Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We are spot on time advertised for this latest show because, of course, we did the SoFi earnings this morning. And if you've been with me in the extra channel, you'll know I've been putting out the videos and the shorts and everything, and thought, I'm going to get really close to that 9 a.m. Well, I did it only just. Maybe about 15 seconds later, but never mind, I'm here. So, right, we had a rally this morning. We covered SoFi earnings. SoFi, good earnings. It's going out now as its own video. It's on the way to be uploaded. It's uploading right now, so check that out when it arrives. But let's go through all our positions. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me on the extra channel. Been there, part of it, so you can see what was going on. That's very much appreciated for all the support I've had this morning on the extra channel. It really helps, and every bit of support helps everywhere, so it really does. Right, now we're live again on the main channel. Let's go for all our positions. You can see another green day. At the moment, we had a big push a minute ago, and then it sold off. We're profit taking because people are nervous about tonight's earnings, but 76% of the those that have reported so far on the S&P, and I think it's about 60%, have reported with beating earnings. So it's been really good. So there's every reason to think that this is going to be a rally, and tomorrow's going to be good and get a soft landing, the FOMC report. So we're very excited about everything. There's my portfolio, as you can see, up. We just got some profit taking there. 107,000 is my all-time high. We're not quite there. Of course, we've got a lot more stocks at the moment, a lot more margin at the moment. Want to see interest rates come down, of course. That's what I'm talking about right now. Stephen Lewandowski, hi, good morning to you. Tilray, good morning to you. Hydro Hustler, Nursery, 15 seconds, more like 2 minutes and 45 seconds late. Well, that's because of your buffering, but I was actually 15 seconds late. So you're not even a member of our channel. You watch for free. How can you criticize? Bloody hell. I'm live 12 hours a day, and I cover all the earnings. I cover all the FOMC reports. I go live more than anybody else, and I'm on my own. Plus, I do all the videos and the shorts in between the live shows, multitasking on multi-platforms while I'm trading and investing my own money. Bloody hell, mate. You're not even a member of the channel. Why are you criticizing me? And it was 15 seconds late. If you've got your channel buffers and it waits a minute, I mean, I can't control that. I know when I started my show. I don't ever lie. I don't ever exaggerate or dramatize anything. What's the point? I mean, I'm here all the time live in front of you. I get so annoyed. Just saying a weird lie. It's not a weird lie. I never lie. Ask me any question, I'll tell you the truth. There's no point. The moment I start lying, the show loses credibility. It's easy to tell the truth, right? Just tell the truth, right? Anyway, let's get straight onto it. Let's go for all our positions. Anyway. Virgin Galactic up today 1.97. Very nice indeed, Virgin Galactic. That's good, with 9% now on the week. Got to remember though, we've got to, we're still trending consistently down all the time. All right, you've got to remember that. We always get little blips, but we are trending down. Let's hope that reverses. Let's hope we've hit bottom. Palantir is down. Gold is going up. Oh, we're going back up again now. Here we go. The S&P gaining speed. Oh, hello, speeding up. 515 is my top price. That's the I actually bought, I think, a couple of shares at 515. So 515 is my top. If we get to 515, then every single one of my shares will be in the green. Every single one. If I wanted to sell the whole lot at that point, get out of margin, I could. Anyway, Amazon pushing up now. Apple up. Nectar Energy down slightly. Enphase Energy down. Coca-Cola going up. J&J going up. Nice. Chevron oil going up. Tesla trimming off today, but 229's had a bit of a run. Rivian going up. Normally follows Tesla. Google up today. They're getting optimistic. Microsoft earnings tonight. Oh, love this. Love this. We are covering the earnings, of course. Would you recommend selling PayPal now, or should I hold it? DFJ, I've not done any reviews on PayPal for a long time. If you become a member of my channel, I will review it for you. All right. If you want to become a member of the channel, I will happily review a stock for you and do analysis for you and so on and so forth. Anyway, there is the link. There's my X account. There's the all links button. There's the extra channel. So all good. Right then, let's carry on. NVIDIA down at the moment. So imagine when NVIDIA starts, because look NVIDIA. Can you imagine how high? See, this is why you got to stay in the S&P. Think about it. Think about it. NVIDIA is a great business, right? We have sold 10%, in fact, more than that, 11%, 20% from its highs, right? 20% from its highs, one of the biggest parts of the S&P. Think about this for a moment. Look how the S&P is doing well. I'm green nearly every day. When NVIDIA turns around, which I think it will on the next earnings, we are in for one almighty rally and interest rates coming down. I'm not selling any of my shares. I'm really happy that I'm in with margin for exaggerated growth. Absolutely great. Anyway, back to that. NVIDIA was too good. Walmart down slightly. Tilray Brands, 210. Look at Tilray Brands go today. We covered the earnings last night. Really, really good. Excellent stuff indeed. This is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I am so pleased. Thank you everyone who's watching on Extra. Thank you everyone who's just joined me. If you just tap the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, 212. This is really good for of course, Tilray Brands. I'm loving that. 15% this week. Oh, yes, 23% the month. It's 19% on the 3 months. This is looking good now. I don't think it's going to do its usual buy and sell. I mean, obviously people do what they want, but this has every reason now to run up to $4. I like it. Very, very nice indeed. Lucas Aids, how you doing, mate? Let's have a quick glass of water, I think. This is very, very exciting for Tilray. I'm loving it. Go Green Gang. Mike, you're in this one, aren't you? You're in this one. Robinhood's flat today. IonQ, too expensive. Rocket Lab selling off now. Plug Power down today. Oops, falling quickly. Rumble down. Funware down. Asti down. FFIE every single day getting lower and lower and lower. And do you know what's a real shame? A real shame. It's lovely, but it's a shame. I've had messages, comments. You may have seen the comments, FFIE videos. I've seen comments from people that were following Omar and now saying, I wish I'd listened to you. Well, I did my best. Omar is a gambler, pretends to act silly, got millions of followers, following ghosts and praying to God and saying, God's going to save me from my trades. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. And I'm pretty sure whether you're religious or not, God's not going to save you from your gambling addiction anyway. Stupid. But a lot of people followed him down the path, lost all their money. I just look at the numbers and the balance sheet. You know, there you go. Oh, dear. Oh, well, I know I did my best. Bitcoin keeps going down. What did I say yesterday? Did Donald Trump break Bitcoin? I don't mean literally, of course, but I put a video out. Did you see it? Let me refresh the screen. I put a video out. Did Donald Trump break Bitcoin? I think he did a lot of damage to it. It's making it a meme stock. Look, let me show you the video. This here. It's not very popular. People don't want to hear it, of course. They all want to go, no, everything's great. There you go. Trumped. Bitcoin, Donald Trump trying to get votes, says I'm going to fire Gary Gensler. I showed you he can't fire Gary Gensler. It's absolutely ridiculous nonsense, but everyone cheered it, and afterwards people went, bugger this, I'm selling it, and it's been going down ever since. It's you don't want to make Bitcoin a meme. You don't want to drag that into the the GameStop, and you don't want people trying to get votes out of it. You ruin it, absolutely ruin it. And the moment that happened, I thought, sod that, I'm going the other way. I'm bearish now on crypto anyway, period. But when that starts happening, people trying to win votes, popularity contest, then it just becomes exactly the way it started. It becomes a Ponzi scheme. And I absolutely would not touch that if it was the last asset in the world. Anyway, there you go. It's a great shame. But no, there you go. People do what they can to get votes. I think you should be credible. Earn votes the credible way. Hi, James. Hey, MSK. How you doing? Time for a nice, refreshing glass of water. Yeah. I wait for Leah to bring my tea, unfortunately, because I've been going all morning. We've had the earnings, we've had the videos, we've had the shorts, we've had, now the opening bell. I can't go and make a cup of tea. I'm sitting here. So it's all hands to the pumps at the moment, doing all your earnings for you. Hi, Mike. Go Tilray. Let's go back to Tilray. Yes, I'm really pleased. Oh, look at it now. 230. Oh, my gosh. Oh, 213. Up 16% today. This is no surprise. I am so pleased for everyone here making money. This is absolutely great. All my members are making money. Mike, did you say, what did you have? 467 shares. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed, mate. So you're making, so what's your average? What's your average? Are you making money yet? I guess most people are still losing money, but what's your average? You're making money yet? I'd love to know. I'm so pleased that everyone's making money. John Sweeney, what a bloody idiot. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Mike, for doing a great job. He's just an idiot. This guy is such a joke, like a bold Phil Collins. Great. Phil Collins is great. It's not even a bad criticism. It's a good one. I like it. I'll take it. I am bold. You're absolutely right. In fact, I'm not bold. I shave my head. I do it on purpose. So, I mean, am I bold? Yeah. Am I bothered? No. Yeah. Anybody that's bold, by the way, don't be upset that we've got some guy in here going around saying, like bold is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If anyone's got no hair, it's good. Women love men who have no hair. Don't worry about it. Shave your hair off. Don't listen to this bloody idiot. He's a nobody. All right, don't worry about him. Fact, I owned 106 shares of FFIE, dumped 60, added those to the S&P. Just screw it. Money on FFI, the rest went to S&P and some to Tilray. Thanks, Martin. One love from Portugal. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Just buy great businesses that successful business people and wealthy people buy. Don't buy rubbish that gamblers on YouTube buy just because they want to promote their gambling addiction and try and make money for themselves. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to say. I don't know how many tens of thousands of people have lost all their money now listening to Omar. But you know what? They'll still watch him because people do. It's like drug addicts. They'll just keep going back to the drug dealer going, can I have some more drugs? You sure you want some more? Yeah, it's making you really unhealthy and ruining your life. Yeah, I know, but I want some more. Well, there you go then. Give me some more money. Do you know what I'm saying? It's, you can't help people like that. Not much money. No, don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. $1, $10. I started with, listen, I bought my house for cash, $1 tips on a cruise ship. $1 is everything. It all starts from $1. It's all about doing the right thing. Warren Buffett is not the greatest investor of all time. He's just one of the oldest and done the right thing for the longest time. $1, it doubles every 7 years. Just keep doing the right thing. $1. Don't ever say to me, I've only got $1, I can't get... No. It's all about doing the right thing consistently for the longest time. You bought it $242, so you're out of the money at the moment, but you're going to make your money back there, Mike. I can't wait. Mike has been one of the loyalist members of our channel. He's not making any money. He's been holding on to the stocks that have been losing money. I cannot wait for Tilray to pass 242 and Mike will finally be making some money. This will be great. We're all going to be so excited. And Mike, there's no doubt you're going to do it. All right? Okay. Phil Collins is a legend, mate. I know. I like Phil Collins. And if I may say so myself, I do a good In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins, if you've not heard it. So I'm happy with it. Martin, having a shaved head is best. Bloody right. Bloody right. Not according to John Sweeney. I'm a joke. I'm a joke. Let me just say. So let me do it. Let me make John. Is John Sweeney still here? Let me make John Sweeney famous. All right. John Sweeney, he's here. Okay. Are you here? I'm about to make you famous. Right, you ready? Here we go. We're going to make John Sweeney famous now. He said, this guy is a joke. Okay, fine. Who is he? Don't know. He could be the local dustman. He could be the King of England. He could be a fly on the wall. I don't know who he is. Doesn't matter. He's a fellow human being, so he deserves respect, right? Says I'm a joke. All right. I am actually a joke. I love making jokes and I love having fun, right? So, but let's just focus on what's important, right? This is my portfolio. Started with $5,000. There you go. And I'm now worth 105,000. Let's call it 105, shall we? 105,000. I've never shorted a stock, never done options. I've made $105,000. That's pretty good. I've got not just one YouTube channel, but I built 3 over the last 3 years. I now live on it. This is my job. I've created businesses all over the world. I've toured every country of the world. I've toured with Sir Elton John's The World Piano Man. I've had my own Vegas show, my own West End show, and I love my life every single day. I laugh at myself. I'm relatively fit and healthy. I've got a broken back, but other than that, I'm okay. Got a wife that loves me, so I feel happy. But yeah, I'm a joke. I'm a complete joke. So thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. Right, Ian. Jean-Luc Picard is a legend too. There we go. Not according to this guy. According to this guy, I'm a joke. Bald head is rubbish. 30,000 shares of Tilray. My average is 196. Oh, the Tilray gang. I'm loving it. To MSK, you must be very happy right now then. Damn MSK. Yeah, that's right. Damn. Who's jealous of MSK? Show some jealousy. Show some jealousy. Yes, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. He's got more money than everybody. I'm sick of it. That's what you should do. Thank you ever so much. Subscribers are moving again. 27,670. Oh, by the way, Mike, we're 30 hours away from 4,000 watch hours on the music channel. Thank you so much for your support and everybody else. 30 hours away from 4,000 watch hours. Get in. Get in. All right. Now then, I've just put some videos out. They're getting watched. I've just put them out. 313. I've just put a couple of videos out. SoFi. I'll check that later. I've only just put them out 2 minutes ago. Anyway, let's keep our eye on what's going on here. Damn MSK. MSK, sell and buy back. I only own the S&P. I only own the S&P at 25. Bloody hell. You're 25 years of age and you're owning the S&P. Flipping heck. That shows a very, very mature head. If only I bought the S&P at 25. If you just put all your spare cash into that, you'll be a multimillionaire by the time you're my age. Fantastic. It doubles every 7 years. Actually, by the end of the decade, we're expecting a 3x because of the way the S&P is set up right now with AI and everything else. We've got basically an industrial revolution, if you like. We've got the AI revolution now. So seriously, without any drama, without any stress, 25 years of age, you own the S&P. Bloody hell, I wish I'd done that at 25. Well, I don't really, because if I'd done that, I wouldn't have done what I did, and I don't regret my life. But you, sir, Andrew Barrell, very, very sensible. Very few 25-year-olds would say that was that's their strategy. Very, very smart. Just keep doing it. Warren Buffett just did the right thing for the longest time. Remember, most of his money was made after he was 60. He made many, many mistakes up to that point. The guy's in his 90s, had 30 years of compounding the same stuff. Just stay in. That's all you've got to do is stay in. Damn wise words. Thank you so much for the guidance, Martin. Yayo Lobo, thank you so much indeed. I don't know what I said now. Apparently I said something wise. I don't know what I said, but it sounds, whatever I said must have been good, right? It must have been good. John Sweeney, thanks for your concern. Yes, I want to see you make money, Mike. I want to see you make money. I like Phil Collins. Being called after Phil Collins is actually a compliment. Yeah, he's left like we told him to. Refresh your page. John Sweeney had to shoot off to get to the chopper. That's right. Is he still here? I love it. Yeah, he's still here. He's still here. He's just not saying anything. He's thinking, oh, well, I don't know what to say. Come on, come back with some sarcasm. Come back and call me an idiot. I don't know. I've got a big nose or my ears are falling off. I mean, you've got to come back with something. You've got to come back with something, you know. It's very easy for you. You're behind the your keyboard, behind the screen. You can say anything. You can say, I smell, even though you can't smell me. Oh, I bet he smells. Do what you like. Say anything you want. It's perfectly fine. Enjoy yourself. Treat yourself. Sell MSK. Martin, I struggle to understand why you justify yourself to these idiots, keyboard warriors with nothing better to do. I've explained why, Team Fusion. I've explained it many, many times. You're not paying attention. Thoughts on NVIDIA? I love it. I wouldn't buy it though, but I do own about... Do I own about $7,000 worth of NVIDIA through the S&P? I think I own about $7,000 of NVIDIA, bearing in mind I've got margin on top. So remember that I've got about 150,000 invested. I think I own about $7,000 of NVIDIA. I like it. We had rotation, sold off the top. We know it's going to come back up again. I wouldn't buy it individually. I'd own it for the S&P, so I've got the balance of the defensives. But yeah, heck yeah, Martin, on the music. Yeah, I know, nearly 4,000. Great, innit? Got into SEM. I'm 24. Welcome to Future Fire Club. Ooh, high radiant. There you go. Don't plan on having kids either. Oh, hello. So Radiant Smile. I'm all about making the money. There you go. He's not here. He left. Have to refresh your page. Do I? I didn't know that. I got to refresh it, have I? I didn't know that. What's his name again? I can't remember his bloody name now. What's his name? What was his name? I want to do that. I want to see if that's different. You just said refresh the page. What was his name? What was his name? Martin, you smell. Great. What cologne do you use? Jean-Paul Gaultier. Always. What was the name of that guy called? What was his name? Can someone tell me? Because I've just done what Mike said. Apparently, you've got to refresh the page before you search. I didn't know that. I've learned something today. He's buggered off. He's got nothing else to do, has he? I can't see him in the chat earlier. Mike, you annoying me now. Who was it? John Sweeney. Thank you very much. Let me search for him now. J-O-H. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't realise that. You got to refresh the screen. Damn it, I didn't know that. There you go, Mike. You've taught me something about YouTube today. I'm supposed to teach you. You taught me. All right, Team Fusion. Everyone's jumping in now. Right, let's go through our positions. Let's go through it. Here we go. S&P up. Virgin Galactic going straight back down again. Still trending down. Palantir going down. Gold up. S&P up. Amazon up. Apple going up. Next year energy down. Enphase Energy down. Coca-Cola up to date. 67 now. Bloody hell. This has done well. One of my favorite stocks to own. And of course, I own it through the S&P. I love Coca-Cola. Great business. You cannot fail. Look at that. Every single metric is green. Solid business. Solid business. That and Pepsi Cola. I prefer Coca-Cola. I just buy what I like. Don't like Pepsi. Think it's horrible. So, own Coke. But great dividends, but you get the benefit of it through the S&P anyway. Right, Jay, and in fact, let me compare that. Over 274%, okay, 274% over the maximum. The S&P is 388. See, it doesn't matter. You benefit, you gain, you own it, you gain it. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Doesn't matter what I'm saying. What I'm saying is not important. I'm an idiot, remember? Rivian going up, Google going up, Microsoft going up, Nvidia going down. I'm loving it. Oh, preparing for Microsoft, are you? This is good. People are dumping it. You know why people are dumping it? Because they're expecting to see either, there's two things they're thinking here. In fact, shall I make a video on it? I want to make a video on it now because this is what I think. Tilray stock. That was the earnings. That's right. That's going well. SoFi. There's the earnings. That's good. The Fed just gone out. SoFi is nearly uploaded. Can't wait for that to go out. Okay, they haven't really hit yet, have they? No. Okay. Okay. Nvidia. Let me talk about this. Oh, hello.
Smoky Fats donated $2 through a super chat. Explain to me why Ford goes sideways forever.
Forever. All right, that's a very easy one to do. Okay, let me do that in a second then. I'll do it in a second. So what's the time? I'll do that in a sec. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. 28 minutes. 28 minutes. 28 minutes. Okay. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm excited about this. I'm making a video on NVIDIA, ticker symbol NVDA. Apparently, if I wave my arms about, Graham Steppen says you get more views. So I'll try it. I'll do it once. I'll wave my arms about. NVIDIA, why is it selling off today? We've had a massive sell-off recently. I'm really excited, though, because this is very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. Very often, people look at the markets and they go, why did a stock sell off when it just beat on earnings? Or why did a stock rally when it just missed on earnings? I don't know what's going on. Very often it's the opposite. We see it all the time. How many people buy a stock and then say, bloody hell, it's just gone down the moment I bought it? It's because you're getting the news after everybody else has already bought it. You're always behind. You can't possibly be ahead. It's impossible. The only way you can be ahead is stay long term and catch the next trends. But trying to catch something that's already happened is like trying to catch the fish when everybody's already emptied the lake, all right? It doesn't work. Why is NVIDIA selling off? And why am I excited about it? Well, I'm excited about it because the stock is not the business. We know that we had rotation a couple of weeks ago, and it lasts between 7 to 10 days. That's typical. And we're coming to the end of that cycle now. People rotate it out because we know interest rates are coming down, and that benefits most the small caps. They dumped great businesses. Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, people were impatient, didn't want to wait around for AI to earn money. Even though they're doing all the right things, they're great businesses, and went, we're getting rid of the great stuff. Let's buy some crap. Let's go over to the Russell and buy some really rubbishy businesses because they're going to explode when rates go up. Well, yeah, you could have bought Binky Bonk coin as well. And people did that. What do? They took the profits out of Nvidia. Remember, Nvidia has had massive amounts of growth over the last few years. We've seen it. 118 year to date, 130 year, or 5 year, 2,360. The big money, the real money, bought it a long time ago. And they're taking their profits and they're driving it down. Is it bullish? Is it all over for Nvidia? Is Nvidia going to go to zero? Is it all going to go bankrupt? I want to buy Binky Bonk coin or some new startup. Yes, let's get rid of it. No. What's happening is we're in the process of a rotation, but everyone keeps telling you that. But what does it really mean? And who really cares about it anyway? Nobody really cares about it right now. And let me tell you why. We've had about 50, 60%, somewhere at 55, 60% of the earnings reported in the S&P over the last few weeks. And I think it's 76% of the stocks that have reported have beaten on earnings. We are not going to have a crash. The market is not going to come tumbling down. It's not the end of the world. People love to tell you it is because it sells news stories. It gets you to watch on CNBC and Bloomberg and meet Kevin and anybody else. They love to do the fire and the brimstone. The reality is the markets are good. We're going to get a soft landing. The economy is not the stock market. It's different. We've covered that on other videos, as you know. And we're going to get a rate cut that'll benefit the small caps, and it won't benefit as much the mega caps. So people have sold off. Now, what we've got now, why we're getting extra selling now, is those that have big positions in Nvidia, not like me or you. I have about $7,000 worth of Nvidia through the S&P. That's basically how I own it. I wouldn't buy the individual stock. I think that's a silly thing to do. I only own the S&P anyway for full integrity to my show. So I can't pump and dump stock. That's what I do. Nvidia is a great business. On the next quarter, on the next earnings, and it's one of the last stocks to report, and of course we will cover it. We'll cover it live. We'll cover the earnings. I think they're going to have a blistering, amazing earnings, and I think you're going to love it. So there's two reasons why it's been sold. First of all, people have had huge amounts of profits for a long period of time. So their minimum amount of capital gains tax, because they've held it for at least a year. A lot of people now are taking off profits, not because they think it's rubbish, because they think it's about to go up. And you might say, well, why on earth would they sell it if they think it's great? That doesn't make any sense. It makes every bit of sense. If you make thousands of percent of profit and you know the next earnings is going to be great, you sell it because you can drive it down. I can't drive it down. I don't have billions of shares of Nvidia, but some people do. Wall Street do. They can dump this, drive it all down, and then buy it back right after or during Microsoft earnings. And that's happening tonight. And that's why it's been sold off. I think we could get a surprise. Google wasn't a bad earnings. People didn't like it because they went, oh, I've invested in AI and I've not had my money. I've not had a return yet. Damn it. It's been 1 quarter. I thought I'd get a return on my AI investment. How ridiculous. Google are a great business. They're doing the right things and they're going to make money, but it will take time. People protested and went, oh, I'm not happy with this. Because remember, Google, Nvidia, Amazon, Microsoft, they all are priced to perfection. They're all expensive. Nvidia particularly. However, this sell-off is good. It's a bullish sign. Nvidia are not going to report a bad earnings. It might not be an amazing earnings. The next quarter certainly will be, but it will be, I believe, a good earnings. Google was a good earnings. Microsoft, slightly different. I think Microsoft could do a better earnings, and Nvidia could do an even better earning. So I think everyone's selling it off today so they can buy it back cheaper and pump it all over again. That's what I think is happening. So I look at that and I don't see red. I see opportunity. Absolutely right. For me, I'm buying the S&P. But of course, the and here's more evidence to prove what I'm saying. Nvidia is one of the biggest parts of the S&P. If Nvidia is selling off because the markets are doom and gloom and we're all going to go into a recession or a depression and the end of the world's going to come and all the rest of it, if Nvidia was going down this much after it's already sold off so much, everything else, if it was really bad, would be following suit. Shall we have a look? Let's look at the S&P. It's down very slightly. It's down 0.25%. In fact, it's not down 0.25%. I'm exaggerating it because I'm in margin. Let me actually look at the real S&P. If we go over to here, where there's no margin, of course, let's just look at VU itself. Let me just pull it up. You'll see we're actually down 0.15. I can zoom in there. 0.15. Hardly anything at all. It's hardly moved. The S&P is reporting well. We went through rotation. We got a bit of a sell-off. Let me show you how it went. There was the rotation. It didn't keep on going. It kind of bounced along, and now it's trending up again. Everyone is just waiting now for Microsoft. I think this is, I wouldn't say it's market manipulation, but it's people selling off because they're bullish about buying it back. To me, it just spells opportunity. So in my opinion, that's why Nvidia is selling off today. It's not a bad thing at all. It's a good thing. Because remember, you should always buy the business. Would you like to own Nvidia as a business today, or are you simply looking at a stock? A stock is a non-entity. It's a little dot on your app, on your phone. You can buy it, sell it, up, down, nothing happens. The business, however, is selling those chips and making more money. That's what you're owning. That's what the stocks represent. But that's not what you see when you look at the stocks. You just see, oh, it's going up, it's going down. You don't understand the value of the business. I love Nvidia business. I think it's a great business, very well run. Loads of money, loads of cash, doing great. I want to own that business because I see that business going forward. So there you go. That's why Nvidia is selling off today. Join us for the Microsoft earnings tonight. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here. And more stuff. More stuff. That's it. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm old and wise. You are old and wise. What do you think about the Sayata mobile deal with Verizon? Trying to become a member, by the way, but YouTube doesn't let me. DFJ Super Tubers. It lets everybody become a member. If you are on an iOS device, in other words, you're on an iPhone or an iPad, you need to follow these instructions. You need to select a browser, any browser, and then select desktop version. The reason for that is Apple tried to take commission out of Google's money, and they don't like it. Android works fine, computers work fine, iOS works fine as long as you select a browser. Don't do it through the app or whatever. Easy. That's how it works. Okay, now then, Smoky Fats said, can you explain to me why Ford goes sideways forever? Yep. That's easy. I shall more than happily do that for you. You've given me a wonderful super chat, so I will most certainly do this for you. All right. Okay. It's the worst stock in the world to buy. Let me explain it. You get people that are really pro Ford. They like Fords and they think the cars are great. They think that, stock's great. I don't know how you think the stock's great, but people do. They don't care. Don't look at the numbers. Right, let's have a look. Let me do a very, very quick mini review. All right. Okay. I'm going to end the show after this. So 28 minutes. What did I just do there? NVDA. Ford at end. Okay. I shall do this for you now. Okay. It's really easy to show you this, right? Okay. Okay, so let's do this at the end. Congratulations, Sid. Right, let's do Ford at the end. I have a question here from one of my members on Ford, and thank you very much for the super chat. Explain to me why Ford goes sideways forever. It's a really easy one to answer that. Very, very easy. Is Ford a great investment? No, it's rubbish, and has always been rubbish. Why does anyone own it? Well, no one really buys it. Let me explain why. Is it a great car? It's okay. It's a cheap car. It works. I've owned loads of Fords. I've had Fiestas, Sierras, Escorts, Ford Transit vans, even the Iveco souped up van. I've had it all. All right. I love Fords. Great workhorse. Used it all my life. Loads and loads of Fords. My favourite car is a BMW Z3, a 3-litre Sport. That's far better built and much better, but that's a sports car. That was my toy. But my workhorses have always been Fords, and they're okay. They're cheap. They do the job. Very plastic, but they do the job. And they've got a lot of history, and they kind of work. And there's garages everywhere, and you can get them fixed. Okay. It's a huge business. There's the clue. It's a huge business. Lots of people around the world work for Ford, and many of them get paid stock options. So there's always somebody owning the stock. They get given the stock as part of their wages. Many earn their part of their wages, their compensation is being given stock. I don't know anybody who buys Ford. Why would you buy Ford? It doesn't go anywhere. Hang on a minute. But what about the dividend? Well, there's a dividend here, of course. The dividend is why people own it, for a passive income. However, there's no growth in it at all. There's no sense in owning this stock. But so many people are connected with Ford, and Ford is a darling of the United States government. The government always support it. They fund it. They bail it out. They give it money. It doesn't matter how it performs. It's never going to go nowhere. It's part of American culture, like Rolls-Royce for the English, the British, the same thing. Rolls-Royce never go anywhere. It's built into the culture of Britain. Ford is built into the culture of the United States. There's no sense into it. This is not a full review. If I did a full review on it, in fact, I have done a full review, you'll go and see exactly what I'm talking about. You can compare the S&P, you can compare the payout history of the dividends, and you'll see it's a completely useless stock. I don't see any sense in owning it. The main reason why it goes sideways is, first of all, a lot of people get given the stock as a compensation. So it's not being bought, it's just being donated, if you like, as part of income. And those people just hold it. They never sell it. The stock just goes sideways forever. There's no growth in the company. What about if I share with you the balance sheet? Right? Well, I mean, this is half the problem. If I show you the balance sheet now, it's frightening, right? It doesn't seem to matter. The government just keep bailing it out. It loses money every time it sells an EV right now. 276 billion in assets, but 233 billion in liabilities. How much of that is debt? What do you reckon? 100 billion in debt makes up 43% of their liabilities is in debt, right? But you'll probably go, yeah, but they're a massive company. They can pay their debts off tomorrow. They own 100 billion in debt, and they have in cash 34 billion in cash. If you look at Apple, Amazon, other companies like that have debt, they have more cash than debt. They can pay off their debt tomorrow if they want to. They certainly can. They choose not to because they make more money on the cash, and most businesses hold a certain amount of debt. There are benefits to owning debt, okay? But Ford cannot pay off their debts. Their margins are ridiculously low. There's no margins in Ford at all. It's just completely virtually zero. There's no moat here. If we look at the profitability, 48%. It's not rubbish, but when you think it's been around for the longest time and it's 48%, it's not very, very good, is it? It's been around for the longest time. Solvency score on a legacy car company with the history and everything else, 38%. It's basically bankrupt if it wasn't for the government bailing it out, essentially. There is no growth here. Now, Wall Street give it a 29% upswing from here. 29%. You can make yourself 13% without any risk at all just by owning the S&P. I don't see a 29% upside from Ford at all. Some people say 112%. It's always got this potential growth, but it never lives up to it. If we look at the history, there's the history. You can be the most pro-ish, bullish, I love Ford all day long. I love the cars and the rest of it. But look at that. That's going back all the way to 2000. The 24 years of history, you've lost 30%. And if you say, yeah, but I've earned a dividend, you absolutely haven't. You've made no money at all. Because with the dividends that you've earned, which haven't always been dividend king, they're not always paid out, and they're not always increasing. I've done a review on it. You can go and check. With the dividends, you've still lost money because the growth was so awful. But if you got paid in stock options because you work for Ford or in some way, then it's okay for you because you got in free money. It's like people who work at banks. If you work at the bank, you get paid in options, and you end up with all this money and all this stock. Well, it was free. It wasn't free. It was your wages. But people look at it like that. The only person who makes any money out of Ford is the CEO. He pays himself a fortune. I think it's disgusting, really. I would have paid myself a fortune if the company was actually making me any money, but or making the shareholders money. He doesn't see that way. He thinks it's great. As long as I'm making money, bugger everybody else. So if you want the full review on Ford, I will give it to you now, and you can go and I'll make this part of the video. If you want to know how to find videos on my channel, so you go Martyn Lucas Investor, Lucas Investor, and if I type in Ford, there you go. You will get an analysis on it. 7 months ago, that was a long time ago. But scroll down here. Well, it was actually quite a while ago. But the analysis of Ford hasn't changed. There's no different analysis. The stock has been doing the same thing now for 20 odd years. There is my analysis. You can go and check it. And here I will show you the dividend correlation, and I will show you the history of it, how it compares to the S&P, full breakdown of its balance sheet, all the rest of it, and you can go and see there. If you want that, you can. I strongly recommend you do. So anyway, to answer your question in one sentence, can you explain why Ford goes sideways forever? Mainly is because it's a terrible company, doesn't make any money, only rewards the CEO and the directors. The shareholders get nothing. They get paid, but it's such a big company. There's so many people getting stock options. The stock just keeps going sideways. They get paid in options. The government support it, just like Rolls-Royce in England. It's a part of American culture. It's a load of rubbish. The car's okay, but every time it sells an EV, it loses about 100 grand. It just doesn't make any money. If it wasn't for the government supporting it, it would have gone bankrupt years ago. So there you go. That's it. That's why it goes sideways. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description, or if you want to go and check out the full analysis, I'll put it over here. And down here, I'll put the playlist. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Hello. Oh, been a little while. Wadey, how are you doing? Ford, are we even getting VW to build their new... Ford are even getting VW to build their new EVs, and they're still selling at a loss. It's bloody useless. I wouldn't buy it if it was the last stock on earth. Thanks, Martin. No growth potential and bad executive decisions, no growth potential, losing money, only exist because of government bailouts. I mean, what else do you want me to say on it? Huge amounts of debt, can't pay the debts off. It's essentially bankrupt if it wasn't for the government. Found on road, dead Ford. Churchy will argue with you. Yes, he will. Churchy will tell me it's a great stock. He loves Ford. I quite like Ford. My wife's got a Ford. She's got a Ford Escape. My wife owns a Ford. I've owned Fords all my life. They're a good workhorse. They're cheap and cheerful. They're not great. The electrics are awful. Cannot get the electrical work fixed anywhere. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, you make your choice. I wouldn't buy Ford if it was the last stock on earth. Yeah. What's the point of it? Anyway, I am in Spain right now, but I live in the Netherlands, and if you're not in your country of residence, YouTube won't let you pay for membership. I will become a member as soon as I get back home. Ah, okay. I'm in Spain right now, but I live in the Netherlands. And if you're not in your country of residence, YouTube won't let you pay for membership. I've never heard of that. You know what you could do, DFJ? You could just use a VPN. You could put a VPN on your account, it's free, and just say, I'm in the Netherlands, and then it'll work. You could do that. Anyway, don't worry. We look forward to welcoming you as a member when you return to the Netherlands. Wonderful country, by the way. Is there any chance you could share your thoughts on Seattle stock right now with the Verizon deal? Or should I send a super chat? I can only do it for members, I'm afraid. I can't make any exceptions, because if I make an exception for you, everybody's going to come in and say, hey, I can't be a member right now, but could you do me a review? Honestly, I'm sure you're a very nice person, but if I did that, everybody would ask me for reviews, and I would end up having chaos. And I've still got 7 reviews to do for members, so I have to stick to the rules. Otherwise, the show would be chaotic, and people would go, "Well, I've been a member for 2 years. How come I've not had a review like that?" So I would love to do it for you, and I'm sure you're a very decent person. I just can't do that. I would upset 98% of my live viewers, which are members. So I can't do it. Any news on ASTI? It seems like it's slowly dying. I've got no updates from Paul Worley at all. No, I haven't. If I do, I shall obviously update you as soon as I can. Right, I'm going to end the stream. I've got to put out the NVIDIA and the Ford video, of course. But I've just put out some videos for you. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I will see you back in a bit for the closing bell. We have got Microsoft earnings. VPN is free. VPN is free. There are many VPNs you can use for free. You could just go onto your app, VPN trial. You could do a month trial of a free one. I've done loads of those. You can do VPNs for free. You don't have to pay for VPNs. You can just do different trials for free. So don't worry about that. But anyway, I've got to go. Let me give everyone the link to the extra channel. Join me there, please. Support me. Keep everybody informed of what's going on. Let me do that there. Extra. I shall give everybody the link as well. There is the link as well. Extra. There is extra. Okay. Extra. Okay, all done. All right. Thank you, my Rumble audience, this morning for joining me. If you want to see me on Extra behind the scenes as I set up for the closing bell and prepare for the Microsoft earnings. So I think we're all set. Now then, if you've missed the videos I've just put out a few videos for you. You might like to go and check them out while you're waiting for the closing bell show. These are what you may have just missed, right? If you've got no red line underneath it, it means you've not watched it. Microsoft surprise tonight. Fed part 1 FOMC rate. Of course. Oh, hello, TikTok. Verify to continue. There you go. There we go. Verification complete. There we go. Fed FOMC report. SoFi bear to bull. Just put that out. Tilray next $10. We love it. SoFi earnings. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got something better than that. I forgot all about it. I can't believe it. Rather than send you to the extra channel, the SoFi earnings has completed. The SoFi earnings has completed. So what I would like to do is send you to the SoFi earnings. It's live chat. It says it goes live, in 10 minutes. Bloody hell. Ooh, no, 10:30. 10:30. We'll do it for 10:05. 10:05. So we'll do it now. 10:05. Set as a premiere. Okay, set as a premiere. Redirect. Might as well redirect you to the Microsoft earnings. Might as well. Okay, we're still checking the video. I know. It's brand new. So let me pull this up now. This is going to go live in a minute. Oh, that's why it's not showing. Hang on. They're still checking it. How long is it going to take before I can get it up? Oh, they're still checking. Right. So let me just... they're still checking. So let me just edit... Let me just change the time. I might have to do it to 10:15. Okay. Just bear with me. It's not ready yet. It's a couple of minutes away. But if you could watch the SoFi earnings with me, it's a live premiere, live chat. You can all be in there with me. It'll help promote SoFi. It'll help promote the this channel, and I'll be in there live with you, just the same as being on the extra channel. You can chat with me live, and I'll be in there with you. So that would be cool. I'm just waiting for it to complete. It's just a few moments to go. Just going to take a few moments. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do day trade. Should we do day trader of the day? I know many of you want to be celebrating your Tilray, and we'll have a look at Tilray as well before we close. Just give this literally a couple more minutes to cook, and then we'll be able to send you all to the premiere. It's just not quite ready yet. All right. Someone from Twitch says, hey there, I'm here. Hello, how are you? Right. Selling off again now. Let's see how far VU has gone down. I would buy it at 495. We've got to be below. But no, sorry, 490. Nothing at all. This is selling off before tonight's earnings. Nvidia, yeah, 106. Look at it sell off now. This is perfect. This isn't a bearish sign. This is a bullish sign, in my opinion. So let me edit this. Rather than send you to the extra channel, I'm going to send you to the premiere. There it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. Right, we are set now, so I can just about do it. Here is the SoFi. Please join me for this SoFi premiere. Whoops, a daisy. If you could join me for that, it'd be great. Premiere. Even if you've already watched it, if you do join me with it, it helps the channel, and we can keep in touch with each other as well. So there's the SoFi premiere. It's coming up in just a couple of seconds. We're having a flash crash for Nvidia. This is good. As far as I'm concerned, this is bullish. I've got no issue with this at all. People taking profits before Microsoft earnings. That's all it is. I'm okay with that. No one knows that they've not performed well, and there's no way they can. I don't believe that for a minute. So my Rumble audience, there is the SoFi Premier. California burning again. Terrible. California. Someone explain to me why California is always burning. I've never understood why California is always burning. I don't agree, Timer Tell. It's about dead cat bounce at all. 11 people come in and say, told you. I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's a bullish signal before the Microsoft earnings. I've got no issue with this at all. The markets aren't many of the companies now, 76% of those that have reported, I think it is, have reported beating on earnings. There's nothing wrong with the business. I'm not concerned at all. At all. That's why I'm in margin. People want it. People want to say it's rubbish, drive it down so they can buy more, which is exactly what's happening with SoFi right now. Right, let me see if this video is ready. 60%. The moment it's ready, I'm going to end this stream. It's about a minute away, maybe 2. Okay. So, everybody on everybody on TikTok, I'm going to end the stream right now. If you want to join me on YouTube for our premiere, you need to come out of here live right now. If you click the icon here, on my little icon here on TikTok, you'll come out of the main live show, and then it will give you my YouTube link. You can come into YouTube right now. I'm live right now, but I'm about to go to a SoFi premiere, and it's going to be live chat, and you can listen into the SoFi earnings. A really good one. So I'm going to end this now. So if you want to do that now, you've got like 10 seconds to do it, because the moment I press the button, that'll be it. The icon will be gone. You'll have to find it on however you follow me or whatever you do. All right. Thank you ever so much indeed. See you back in a bit. Bye for now. Okay. That's that. How long have we got now? 70%. Just a minute or so to go, and I'll be able to finish off. Nvidia crashing down. Let me go over to some news. I don't see this as a bad thing at all. I see it as a bullish sign. Opportunity to buy the dip. Let me listen into Bloomberg. What are they saying? Anybody saying anything at all? No. PayPal's up. This is just because of Microsoft tonight. Huge profits being taken. That's all that's happening. No, there's nothing on Bloomberg about it at the moment. I'll check it when it is. What about on CNBC?
6,000 by the end of the year, so call it 9% gains by the end of next year. Economist Hugh Johnson says rate cuts will drive longer rates lower and be positive for equity prices. Equity performance will lag some because of legitimate concerns about overvaluation that will dissipate over time as we move through 2025. Now, respondents are very mindful of this election coming up, but they don't think it should keep the Fed from cutting interest rates in September. They're keeping a close eye on potential fiscal
Stocks looking good. Oh, hello. I can share this now. Love your setup. It's like being in the Matrix. I'm here from Twitch. Liar Bets. It's hard work. Oh, there you go. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Thank you very much indeed. I can give you a quick look. I've only got a minute before I go. This is behind the scenes. I'm actually the world piano man as voted by Elton John. This is my piano, and over here, this is where I do live concerts every Friday. Let me just turn this around. There you go. This is where we do live concerts every Friday, just here at the piano. And I can give you different looks around the studio. You've got the front camera, the back camera. If I go over to the piano and put the spotlights up, I can give you a little look. We can change colors. We've got haze, special effects, smoke. All these lights start moving and coming to life. If I go over here, I'll give you a different look. The microphone's turned off for now, but we've got this here. We've got the close-up here over the piano. We've got this position down here where I can bring the piano lights up. There you go. You can see there, look. All the cameras are moving. I know this microphone's not on. I'm just showing you. All right. All the cameras move and float around. So there you go. If you want to join me for my live concert on Friday, you can. Shall I give you the link to my music channel? Here is my music channel. If you want to request, you can have a song. There you go. In one of 14 languages and... Sorry, 14 different voices in 7 languages. Right. Oh, I've turned red there for a reason. For some reason. Let me just change this. There we go. Rebalance my hues. Okay. I also do music. Do you? Yes, I do. Yes, I make pop videos and all sorts of things. I produce pop videos live. So all the multi-angles, the cameras, we go through valve compression and use Neumann microphones. Already a fan and follower. Happy to be part of the family. Leia Betts. Wonderful to have you here. Become a member and then you get lots of perks. 98% of our live viewers are members with the highest engagement rate of any channel on YouTube TV. I'm very proud of that. And make sure that when you're watching... I'm just waiting for this video to finish and then I'm going to exit the show. Make sure when you're watching the show, you do this. Underneath the video, if you see here, oops a daisy, hang on. Where's the cogs gone? There you go. Make sure that you select the cogs for HD and then Ultra HD as well. And then later on, all my videos, they come out in 4K. I stream in 4K and 192 kilohertz. So it's way above DVD or anything like that. So if you watch me on a big screen TV or surround sound, like a 100-inch TV, it will sound like you're at a concert. And that's the way I want it to be, like a TV experience. Right. I've got to go. We're getting a massive drawdown now. This, as far as I'm concerned, this is a bullish opportunity because all the businesses were reporting well today. This is a sell-off before we get the earnings from Microsoft. This is, to me, an opportunity. Everything's selling off now. This is a good. I'm fine with it. I've got no issue with it at all. Right, is that video ready yet? I want to get out SoFi. I want to send you all. I want to send you to the SoFi. Yeah, there it goes. SoFi selling off. People just taking profits before Microsoft. This is not an issue. I don't see it as an issue or a scare or a worry at all. I'm not doing anything at all. Right, now then. Is that video done? Yes, it's done. Yes, we are done. So the premiere is 10 in 5 minutes. So I'm going to make it quicker than that. 10. I'm going to do it in 13. There we go. Done. Save. Right. We're done. So if you want to come and join me now for the SoFi earnings, please do. It helps promote the channel. It helps SoFi. And on top of that, we can keep the community together. We normally go to the extra channel, but because we can still chat in here, we have a premiere, we might as well do that. So hopefully you'll join me for that now. Okay, it's all set. Live, live, live. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks ever so much. I'm going to put the videos out. Going to have a break. Get ready for Microsoft earnings and closing bell tonight. Let me give you the link right now. Here we go. Here's SoFi earnings. SoFi live now with live chat. Join me. All right, as I get the videos done, there it is. Come and join me right now. Thank you ever so much indeed. The moment that starts, I'm going to end the stream. Come and join me. It will start in the next few seconds. And I will be back for the closing bell and the Microsoft earnings. Thank you ever so much for being part of it. Liar Bets, wonderful to have you here. I hope you become a member of our family. We're live 12 hours a day, every day of the week, other than the weekends, of course. And every Friday night, I do my concert as well. If you like music, if you become a member, I will do a free song for you. I can do 14 voices in 7 different languages at the piano. All right? Okay. Just waiting for it to start any second now. And when it does, I will end this stream. See you all back in a bit. How many are you still with me? We got people in the extra channel. There it is. Here is the extra channel. If you've not yet seen it, there's my X account and there's the extra channel. Just about to start. How many people are with me? 26. Okay, great. Come on, start. The moment it starts, I'm going to run. The S&P now has fallen. Let's have a look. 497. It's not low enough. I last bought it at 494, 495. So it's nowhere near. Nowhere near to buy more. Okay, it's starting. Fantastic. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. Come and join me. Hope you will join me. I'll see you back in a bit for the closing bell and, of course, the Microsoft earnings. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.